I knew to George.
Hi George, my name is Dylan. Thank you very much for having me today. We're going to spend a little bit of time talking about the Ceanothus plant. And the beautiful Ceanothus is featured behind us here. It has many different names. A lot of folks refer to it as the California lilac. Some others call it the soap bush. Ceanothus is very common. An easy way to remember that is by telling yourself, see, I know this, because it sounds a lot like Ceanothus, right? So it has many different names. In my opinion, it is a very beautiful plant. During its bloom, the flowers look just like this. The one behind us here is past its blooming stage, past its flowering stage. But in late winter and early spring, a whole bunch of these blue blossoms will be decorated all over the plant. A lot of animals love this plant. So black-tailed deer, they munch on the leaves, they eat the leaves. A lot of insects and bees and butterflies really like the seeds. And because there's a whole bunch of insects on this plant, there are also a whole bunch of birds, because birds love insects. I have one of the insects here. This is called a Ceanothus silk moth. The silk moth isn't found too often on the plant, but when it is in its larval stage, so when it's a caterpillar, it crawls all over the plant. We can find those caterpillars quite often. And this is a beautiful, beautiful moth. A lot of color. Absolutely stunning. My favorite characteristic of this plant is it has these very special things that create soap. So if your hands are ever dirty and you see a Ceanothus, you can actually make a soap out of the flowers and wash your hands. All you have to do is take the flowers, add some water, and roll it between your hands, and it creates a lather. It'll clean your skin. And I'm going to show you how we're going to do that right now. Okay, to create a hand soap with this wonderful plant, the Ceanothus, all we're going to do is take the flowers. So Laura, if you could put some flowers into my hand. Thank you very much. We are going to add some water. And there's nothing special to this. This is just water and the flowers from the plant. And I'm going to scrub. And as you can see, a wonderful lather is starting to form on my hands. Yeah, and it smells wonderful, just fabulous. Now this is possible because this plant contains something called saponins. These saponins, when they mix with water, that's what creates the soap. And as we can see here, now I am washing my hands.